Well, what a wonderful day it is today. I wonder what the weather is like. I guess I can always Google it, right? Hi, my name is David Moya, certified mortgage coach, and today I'm with Amber Anderson, who's a real estate professional with Coast Sotheby's. If you don't know who we are, you have to Google us. Now, Amber was sharing with me some of the ways that homeowners can leverage Google. Now, we've all have used Google from time to time, whether it's researching someone we're going to go on a date with, maybe a business that we're going to go conduct business with, or even just general research. But how does a homeowner utilize Google?
Well, I think there's really three ways that a buyer can use Google, kind of in their research or their educational phase when they're looking to buy a property. And the first reason or way to use Google is to check out the neighborhood. You can use Google Maps to literally take a walk down the street without ever having to drive by. You can see what the neighbors' homes look like. Is there a hoarder living next door? And really just get a good feel for the neighborhood. Second, you can use Google as part of your inspection phase, and nowadays more and more people are very concerned with making sure that there's no sexual offenders living next door, and Megan's Law is a list that I always advise buyers to check. In fact, we recently had an escrow fall out because the buyer did find out after looking on Megan's Law that there was a sexual offender living next door. She had young kids, and it really was a deciding factor for her whether or not she moved forward. And lastly, the third reason to use Google is really checking out crime statistics and crime reports, seeing what's going on in the area. On a recent transaction, after Googling the property address, we realized that there was a fatal accident in front of the property we were going to purchase, and we used that data for leverage in terms of negotiating with the bank. It was a short sell, so that did have an impact on our purchase price, and we made sure to include that. And for sellers, Google is a great way to see the sales activity in your area. What's selling? Know what the comps are. For me personally, as a listing agent, I set up a Google, it's called a Google alert for every one of my property addresses to, number one, make sure that the marketing is getting out there, that all the websites are picking up the property address, but also two, to make sure that there's no scammers, that there's no fake Craigslist ads in my name. So I feel that doing research is very, very important, but if you have any other questions or how to really leverage this tool, please feel free to give me a call at 619-840-3400, but when in doubt, just Google it.